Okay, locker room. Right beyond these doors is the new office. So let me unveil it with you. You see these the new handles they got here. So, whoa. This the new office that I have now. Oh, I should put that on. Look at that. Oh. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see that. Now you see, this is the setup that Netflix has come to put in so I can do the Netflix show, you know. This is my setup right here. You know, so I can lift this and start working here to give me the information how to do it. There's a boop right there, the light comes on while I'm sitting there, you know. They wrote all that down. You see that right there, that sword in there? Sword. A sword. Bishop gave me that as a gift. So I built it into the desk. See what it reads here? Real warriors never give up the fight. You have proven to be a real warrior. I pray that you continue to fight with the Lord on your side, your father in the faith, Bishop T.D. Jakes, Sr. And this sword reminds me to never give up the fight. You know? And so each day I come in and sit down in this office to work. I'm reminded of why I'm in this office working for my family, and I will never give up the fight. The new office. It's cold. And you see, that's a fireplace over there. I should have turned that on so you guys can see what that looks like when it's going. Well, you see, I told you, locker room, I've been waiting on this for quite a while. Pretty cool office, if you ask me. You know, I let someone else take the design, and I thought they did a pretty good job. I'm so excited about it. I did my first show out of here. We'll call it the presidential bunker when I'm coming from here, you know, for the White House. And now this is my first time getting a chance to talk to you guys, you know, from here, talk to the locker room. But there's some things that I notice now, you know, because I let her design it, my girl, my designer, Mimi, I let her design it. She designed it. She did a great job. Just really a great job, making it more, I guess you guys call it, more modern. You know, because when I built this house, I built this house 20 years ago, you know, and I'll never leave because of the significance and the spiritual components that got us here, you know, and where my wife was, you know, and what she said about this land when we bought this land. And so it was like we're supposed to be here. And there's a whole lot of stories around it. I'll tell you guys about it one day. But yeah, I'm really excited. I love this. I love this. You remember now, the house I had, my house, it was more Mediterranean. You know, you had the columns, the big columns, things like you would see. When I go to Las Vegas, Caesar's Palace, that's what it's like. You know, in my bedroom, I got the columns over my Tony Montana hot tub. You know, the big columns like, you know, when Tony went, y'all know what I'm saying. That was the stuff back then. But now everything is clean and modern. You know, all my pictures are gone. All my trophies from years and years and years of trophies are gone. Zeus, what are you doing, buddy? Get down off that couch. Come here, buddy. What are you doing? Just chill out over there, man. That's my man right there. You can probably see Zeus in the reflection over there now. Now I have a reflection. But yeah, I'm so excited about this. But let me tell you a few things. I just should have, no, I want to talk about the game, but let me just tell you. Like even now, because Netflix came in and set up my setup, you know, the setup I was telling you guys about, that they set up, a microphone. Look at this here, let me get it here. Bam! Hey, look at that. A light right there, So when I look at that, it's cold, man. But the only thing, like, right, she did a great job, but if I would have known what I know now, like I would have told him, I would have either dropped this a little bit more so I could really have an interview, or I'd have raised my chair, probably would have dropped the piece. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is get Angel to build me just a small little box that I will lift the chair on so I can raise up so we can get a proper angle, so when I'm doing the show, it's not a shot up trying to get the trophies in. It's more of a shot at, and the trophies are in the background. You get what I'm saying? So, because I do want that there. You know what I mean? Since we done took down, all we have taken down, we done took down. Michael, that's so Florida. We have taken down all of the old things. Like, you know, we used to have pictures up everywhere and everything. And I had every trophy I ever won hanging behind me somewhere. But Little League trophies, my high school, college trophies, you know, I used to leave them all everywhere. That's how it used to be. I grew up with pictures all down the wall. There was no free wall space. You had pictures of all of your family members. That's how you remembered them. Remember, we didn't have these devices that we took pictures in. There were frames all over the wall. So now that's no longer the case. All of our pictures are here, and now the walls are clean. But that's why where I was, that place. That is my sitting room. Now, I'm going to go through a whole new remodel. I'm going to redesign a lot of things, and I'll show you guys as I go through it. I already got my backyard design. It is tight, you know, so they're working on it. They just poured the concrete, well, because I opened the house up to make a sliding glass door to go outside, and to the outside. Remember what I told you when I went to go visit Dion that, man, I needed to get me a spot like that, a spot at home that I can enjoy. But there's so much to talk about. But I'm just telling you, I'm happy with the new office. I'm just so happy with it.